some people think that being a religious is a boring affair or a sheer waste, but certainly not to me. Hi friends, I am Brother Showri Raju OFM. I'm 27 years old, a Franciscan brother, doing my second year of theological studies in Dharmaram Vidya Kshetram, Bengaluru. Though I am originally from a place called Mandya, right now my family has settled down in Bengaluru, Karnataka. This is my small and cute family. We are 4 of us: father, mother, my younger brother, and myself. My parents are not very rich. They are simple folk who live from hand to mouth. But what I am today is because of their upbringing. So I am lucky to be born in this family. Coming to my religious life, or more particularly to my Franciscan life, I cannot but exclaim that it is a unique way of life. I was attracted to this life at an early stage of my life, precisely because I belonged to a Franciscan parish called St. Anthony's Friar Church, Bengaluru. I and my brother were regular altar boys for the evening masses. House was frequented by priests, brothers, and sisters. It was about this time, when I was in the 8th standards, that I felt within me the call to a religious life, and when I seriously decided to become a priest. The incident was this. Once, a friar priest by name Father Dayanand was delivering a homily on the gospel passage of multiplication of the bread to demonstrate to the people how a boy from the crowd brought what he had to make the miracle possible. He called me from the crowd to the altar. He further said that God is calling you and me to be part of His mission. This made me think of my goal in the future. Later, I expressed my desire to my parents. My dad told me, "Now you are too small to decide. Complete your 10th and then let me know." From then on, there was only one goal in my mind, that I want to be a priest. This is how and why I started frequenting the Friary Chapel, and I got into contact with a number of friars who inspired me. Finally, after my 10th, I joined the Friars. Later, in the course of religious formation, I came to know more about St. Francis and his charism. He is really a greatest saint the history has ever seen. Though 800 years have gone by, he continues to inspire even now, young and the old. Likewise, he also inspires me through his writings, through his biographies, and his words tell me a lot. So I have kept this as my mission, to embrace the crucified Christ and to permeate that love of the crucified Christ to others in the world of discrimination and inequality. In a nutshell, I want to tell the world that they are loved by and are precious to their Creator. To be part of a religious life, every religious has to profess 3 vows: poverty, chastity, and obedience. What are they? Viewed at the surface, it seems like I am deprived of my human qualities. It might even sound foolish. The vows that I am going to profess for lifelong are not a deprivation of riches, sexuality, and freedom. They are rather a means to a greater end. For when you follow Christ, you are not asked to give up all your talents and potentialities. On the contrary, you are expected to use them for something greater. Thus, I don't see these 3 vows merely demanding that we renounce something. Instead, poverty is a lifestyle which teaches us that all material possessions are gifts and that the world belongs to everyone and that nobody owns it. So voluntary poverty gets a meaning in the shared life. In the same way, the vow of chastity is not just giving up the act of sex. It is more than not having sex. This sexual drive is given not only to us for sex, but also for building community, friendship, play, enjoyment, creativity, etc. Thirdly, the vow of obedience is not a deprivation of my real freedom. Rather, it is meant to enable me to submit all my wounds, desires, lusts, private ambitions, and envies as an offering to God. Do you also wish to be part of this greater reality? Come join us. Let us build the kingdom of God among the least, lost, and marginalized of our society through the gospel way of St. Francis of Assisi.